Hello everyone, I am Surrender the Awesome and I'm back, and I'm ready to look at some more r/IncelTear. But before I get started, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and if I can't convince you, perhaps this picture of my cat will convince you. And, random fact about my cat society is that running over people in your driver's test surprisingly enough does not count against you. It might even get you bonus points, or the driver instructor just looking at you weird. Without further ado, let's get into this. So this first post here says, apparently these guys are involuntarily unemployed. And this person here says, hey, I know you're a low IQ non-cell, but try to keep up. They are not productive members of society because they are an incel. It's not the effing cause. It's the effect, you effing dumb witch. I hate you. Leave incels the F alone. Wow, that's not very nice. Anyways, this person here goes on to say, to effing pick on the most miserable, lonely, deprived people, that is simply cruel, and makes you nothing more than cruel to do so. It's almost as bad as making fun of crippled people. Hoo-hoo, you looks to work, dude. I mean, being crippled isn't really a choice, whereas being an unlikable a-hole is kinda something you can do things to, improve on. Anyways, this person goes on to say, it's so disgusting. Just leave these people alone. Have some compassion for your fellow human being, for F's sake. I'm gonna probably give this person like a 45 out of 50. I mean, he says it as if though being an unlikable jerk is really something that isn't a choice, but you can kind of do things to help improve your situation of, being an unlikable jerk. Anyways, this next post here says, ah yes, my quiet personality is to blame. And this person here says, recently got this office job, yet for my first month, I have been effing hovered over by this stupid Foid who haggles me for not working fast enough. She is about 5'6", brunette, always wears red lipstick, and dresses with a blazer every day. She is actually extremely low IQ, and asks me what I'm doing constantly. I think she treats me worse than the other new people too, probably because of my face or my quiet personality. I need to get back at her somehow. Are you sure there maybe isn't another thing? Like, I don't know, maybe you're not working or something like that? That could be to blame. And I'm gonna probably give this person like a 40 out of 50. I think this person probably is not telling us some information that maybe might lead us to a bit more of what the cause is. Anyways, this next post here says, inbox for a comment I made a year ago. And this person here says, this is stupid logic. If your kid commits a crime, you don't support them because they're happy. She emotionally cheated, as you probably did too. You deserve to be judged by your parents because they didn't raise you that way. And from the comment that OP said, YTA, this is almost exactly what happened to me, and I still feel that my parents judge me and feel disappointed in me 14 years later. You should support your child if they're happy, whether you approve of their choices or not. And OP goes on to say, I can't even remember making that comment. It was over a year ago. Have you ever considered getting a life? And this person here says, oh, I do. But it's fun to call out R's. Well, that's not very nice. In my free time, I hope you have a crappy day, cheater. And OP here says, you have a karma of -17, and you message random strangers over comments they made years ago. Yet somehow I'm the R. You sound very smart and very stable. And from the context that OP has said, apparently they left a very abusive ex, and I'm gonna probably give this person, I don't know, probably a 40 out of 50. I do notice some incel stuff, but I can't 100% determine if they are definitely 100% an incel, but they do show at least some warning signs of possibly being an incel. And this next post here says, let's brag, girls and boys. And OP goes on to say, be a millionaire. No, I don't actually care about that. Be 6 feet. It's not a necessity. I don't care about height. My boyfriend is almost my height, and he's perfect. Have a 6-inch pee-pee. I don't ask the size of my partner's pee-pee, never. Move out of your parents by 18. I live with my mother. Who am I to judge anyone who still lives with their parents? My boyfriend still lives with his parents. Don't be autistic. My father is suspected of having autism. He had 3 children and is still married today. Has a private jet. No, I wouldn't get one of those for the life of me. All are either dependent on genetics or require an absurd amount of hard work. I imagine the absurd amount of hard work is something like seeing women as people and not as pets to be controlled, or not having RE thoughts about controlling people, you know? Something very difficult for this imbecile. Thank God no one gave you a chance. You would be a 100% abusive person and would treat your hypothetical girlfriend horribly. Become someone decent or die alone, please. Okay, that last part is kind of harsh. Anyways, this person here goes on to say, Freud would cry that men have unrealistic standards and make it that being a 300-pound land whale is realistic when these are our standards, men's standards. Don't be morbidly obese, be a virgin. All are entirely in your control and easy. Freud's standards, be a multimillionaire, be 6 feet, have a 6-inch pee-pee, move out of your parents' house by 18, be Tyrone or Chad, don't be autistic, have a private jet. All are either dependent on genetics or require an absurd amount of hard work. I mean, a lot of things in life require a lot of hard work, or, you know, a little bit of hard work and a lot of luck. And I'm gonna probably give this person, like, I don't know, probably a 50 out of 50. This guy is aware that the working class exists, right? And they only make up, like, I don't know, a third of the population of the US. So, you know, just a small section of the US. And also, the average height for the American man is like 5 foot something, so there's that. And I think with that, that's gonna do it for today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.
Science editor Steve Newman reports on one person already using the brand new system.